I wasn't going to cover this initially, and it goes down to just feeling bad because, you know, my Pokemon people, I know you guys are upset that I haven't really picked up any Pokemon stuff in a while, and, you know, I felt, hey, you know what, Pokemon related, I'm gonna leave it alone for now until I'm able to get back into the game. But there are so many of you guys that kept requesting, yo, Etika, check out this new Pokken tournament trailer, or this new demonstration video that came out with Pokken tournament, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. If you guys really want to see me watch through this, if you really want to see me react to it and give my thoughts, then I will, you know? But I want you guys just to know, you know, even though I lost interest in Pokemon right now, the period where I was the most active with Pokemon, when I was posting battles and all this other Pokemon stuff, was when I was living in my own place. And now that that's going down, we can say that there is a very good chance that I can get into Pokemon. I've kind of been getting a little bit antsy with Pokemon Showdown. I've been kind of wanting to get my hands back on it. So I mean, hey, but for now, we're just going to handle this one step at a time. Pokken Tournament, if you didn't know by now, which you should, is basically a fighting game which involves elements of Tekken, and it uses Pokemon characters. So it's a really ambitious title, really different, something that we never really saw too much before. And we have now a brand new trailer for it. I don't know if there's a release date right now, but last that we heard, it was only going to be in arcades in Japan, and it was going to get a limited American release, something like that. So now we're getting more details, and obviously I didn't watch this yet, so we're going to be learning it as we go along, and hopefully we get some good information shown to us today. I actually saw a Pikachu character model, which was fucking crazy to me, and I saw a Suicune model too, like what? So I mean, I'm going into this already knowing some aspects beforehand, but you know what, I'm sure there's still a lot of surprise in this trailer. I'm gonna give a shout out to PS3 Gaming HD for uploading this and hosting it. Thank you. I'll link to this in the description below so you can watch it too if you want, but for now we're going to get into this. So let's see exactly what Pokken Tournament has new for us. And if I remember correctly, reading from Survey, it said that this was demonstrated on a stream, on a stream in Japan. So I mean, let's see. This is definitely looking like a Tekken game mode, though. I guess it's something like the online Wi-Fi. Oh wait. Yeah, maybe it's like an online system. There we go. And like I said, we saw there's Pikachu and Gardevoir and Suicune available to play as. They all kind of make sense, you know. I mean, I figured Pikachu would be shown, but Suicune though, like what? And this menu system is just so remnant of Tekken. I don't really see too many Pokemon aspects in it besides the character models, but I mean, still. What? Wait, you can play as Lapras. Wait, no, these must be assists. Because they're not characters. They're definitely not characters. These are assists. I'm guessing you press the intended button to use that assist. It's interesting because those button presses are for PS3. Circle, X, triangle. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, what's going on? And it's a... Alright. Alright. Pikachu looking mean as hell. Let's see what goes down. And I guess here you choose your assist. Yeah, those are PS4 button maps. So I'm guessing Pokken Tournament's going to be available for the PS4, which is something totally new in terms of Pokemon games. But I mean, hey. So we saw Lucario in action. Let's see what Pikachu has to offer. This will be a more realistic kind of Pokemon battle. What the hell, though? Looks like Lucario. I mean, one thing that's interesting about this is that, you know, Tekken doesn't really do projectiles like that. So, I mean, I guess they're trying out something new in that regard. I mean, I'm not saying like this game is Tekken, but it's the same developer. So, what the hell? Quality is not the greatest, but I'm not watching this off the stream. I'm watching off of someone's upload. Wow. What? I would love it if this battle took place in Pikachu's format, but I mean, from Pikachu's perspective, but still. So there's a lot of running around. This reminds me of Dragon Ball Z games. Ooh. And so the format is not necessarily the same standard as, you know, usual fighting games are, where, oh, wow. Whoa. Damn. What the hell? Great. Okay. All right. So Let's see if we can fast forward a little bit. The gameplay looks a little bit underwhelming, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it looks good. I mean, in terms, it looks like an interesting battle system, but it's not necessarily turning me on. It's still cool to see Pokemon like this implemented though, like Pikachu. I really want to see Suicune in action. Maybe these players just aren't that good. That's why the gameplay looks a little bit flip-floppy. Kind of puts you in mind of Naruto Ninja Storm, you know? And I guess everyone has a powered up mode, so now Pikachu is more, you know, charged up, and Lucario's mega. And everyone has a special like this. So here we go. Vault tackle? What? Oh! So good! Okay. Yeah, it really gives me a Naruto kind of feel, you know? I mean, Naruto Ninja Storm 3, the most recent Naruto. I mean, this definitely feels like that. And especially with the assist in there too, because in Naruto you can choose assist. So it really puts me in mind of that. Let's see, so we're gonna fast forward a little bit more. So now Lapras is an assist. Is that Bone Rush? Yeah, that's Bone Rush, alright. Wow. It looks pretty. It looks very pretty. I'll definitely admit that. I would love to see this with a better resolution, but I mean, still, definitely feels like Naruto to me. So I mean, from this, I'm really not feeling it too much. But I mean, of course, this is early development build. I mean, it looks like the gameplay is pretty much solidified at this point. There's a lot more of a HUD now, and it's good to see that this game is progressing really well. Is it turning me on? I don't know, not necessarily. I'm more hyped for Street Fighter V personally myself, but I mean, still, it's an interesting project. It's an interesting little deviation to see Game Freak going with their series. One, seeing it on a freaking PS4, and then two, seeing it in goddamn. I mean, it's just something really different. I don't think I've seen a Pokemon fighting game like this besides fan-made ones. There's one that Shofu covered a while back that's like got immensely popular at one point, but I mean, this is still very ambitious, and I would love to see this project continue. Hopefully they have more Pokemon to choose than those 6. Hopefully we're able to see Suicune in action as well too. But I don't think there's any videos where it is. I have a couple other videos here too that people were showing me.
¿Qué pasa, Peñita? Bienvenidos al canal de Coresubime, bienvenidos al canal de la gente que sobre todo le gustan las consolas de Nintendo. ¿Qué tal? Estáis viendo un nuevo tráiler de Pokken Tournament, en el cual, como veis, se confirman nuevos Pokémon para el nuevo juego de lucha de Bandai Namco. De momento solo confirmado para recreativas. Estáis viendo a Pikachu, como no podía faltar. También tenemos a Suicune, el Pokémon legendario, protagonista de la Pokémon Cristal. Y también tenemos a quizás el Pokémon más elegante de todo el elenco de Pokémon, ¿no? Gardevoir. Ahí le tenemos, menudos Pokémon, todos ellos yo creo que forman un elenco de protagonistas brutal. Y bueno, yo creo que este trailer está bastante bien, porque estamos viendo diversos ataques por parte de todos los Pokémon clásicos, elementos tanto físicos como no físicos, ¿no? Ataques especiales, ataques físicos. Creo que puede estar genial esta combinación de Tekken y Pokémon, y creo que este trailer lo demuestra, Fijaos que super ataque de hielo, brutal. Bueno, espero que os haya gustado este trailer.
Looks cool though. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, I'm gonna tell you right now. I never really was into that style of fighting game too much. I mean, that's why the Naruto one kind of went over my head. I mean, even though it is a good game, it has a lot of content in it, but it's not my cup of tea. But still, guys, what do you think of Pokemon Tournament as it is right now? I don't even think it has anything to do with the fact that I'm not feeling Pokemon too much at the moment. I mean, and that's not even true, because Pokemon is not. It's not like I don't like Pokemon right now. It's just, you know, right now I'm kind of on a cool down phase with that, but I think I'm gonna get into it, you know, fully once I move. But still, guys, what do you think of that whole Pokken Tournament thing right now? I admit, when it had more of a cinematic look from the early trailers without the HUD and with the zoomed in camera angles, it looked really intense. Now, I'll admit, it's a little underwhelming for me right now, because I'm not really seeing that intensity as much as the early trailers were showing, where the gameplay was like really dynamic in your face. It's a lot more spaced out, things are a lot more withdrawn, although it looks like you can get into a nigga's face real quick in that game. But I mean, still, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it could be dependent on the players. Maybe they didn't necessarily know how to play the game or how to string together combos and whatnot. And from the looks of it, it's not as easy as fucking Naruto, where it's just mash A button endlessly, or X button, you know, whatever your preference is. Anyways, guys, let me know what you thought, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourself a damn good one, and everything that I watch will be linked in the description below.